Hello and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel. My name is April and today I will be setting up for week 32 in my Erin Condren. What do you want, Rum Rum? And of course my cat decided he's going to come over and visit. So let's see if Rum Rum wants to be part of the video. Hey, yeah, a little bit. Sweetie, I'm doing a video now. Love you. Come on. Scoot, scoot. Never a dull moment in this house. With Roemer around. He decided he had to be loved. I will be using today, for those of you who haven't seen it, and I will link it above, the Planner Envy sticker kit from this month's box. One of 3 of them. So this is the one of the 2 4-page ones. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use this washi tape from Simply Gilded. Let me see if my boy will move over just a tad. No, you're going to be... Yes, folks, this is what happens when you have a cat who says, I want attention, and I want attention now. And you have to pray that nothing goes wrong. So, let me start off with, while I can, the washi tape down at the bottom here. Let's see here. And it's off as usual. Luckily, I can normally peel these up with no problems. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to approach this topic today, because it's one of those, not sure how to go about it. But I happen to be watching Theresa Roemer, and I'll link her stuff down at the bottom. For those of you who don't know who Theresa Roemer is, she's famous for her 3-tier closet. It's like in the middle of her house. She's a self-made millionaire, basically. And I got a kick out of watching her because she was talking about how to become a millionaire, and people are giving her hell about basically, you don't need this money. And she was honestly being honest and saying, oops, forgot the flags. The rich always want to be richer. I thought, thank you for being honest. And people were, she said she's had a few ask her how to start a business. And it's like, great idea. And she made the statement that, if you want to start one, you could do YouTube. And, it's basically you just have to have your phone and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, the only problem is that what she didn't realize... No, don't lay on those. That to get paid via YouTube, you have to, 1, have over 1,000 plus subscribers and over 4,000, I think now it's hours, in 12 months of content. Yes, you're going to see my cat's tail because, well, that's Romeo for you. Everybody gets a kick out of Mr. Romeo. I was going to try something a little different this time. These aren't date covers, but I thought this would be kind of cool to have. So, I'm going to cover it like so and put dates in here. Something different. But she kept saying about the different businesses and whatnot of, you know, don't put everything in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Always have multiple things going on. And as I said, she's a self-made millionaire. She came from nothing and basically built some businesses up and managed to make her money that way. So I thought it was a great video. I don't think I'm ready for that myself, but if you are, I will link her video down below in the comments, and if I remember, try to put it up there as well, so you can see what she's talking about. Oh, there's not another one of those, huh? Okay, that's okay. I can do this. Do I really want to do this one? Oh, no. I found one. So, I'm using this pen that I got in a Touffet box. It's my Inkmeister box subscription. And the ink in here is from Straight Pens, and it's called Sad Stormy Swedish Sea, which came from Ink Flight, which is ink journal. So, let's see here. Okay. And, you know, with all what she said, I was happy that she was very honest about the rich want to get richer. It's like, thank you for being honest. Because most wouldn't say that. That, oh, you know. No. They want to be honest. They want to be richer. They don't. They're not satisfied with just one. So, yeah, it was kind of interesting. So, if you want more advice, she leaves some in there. So, I suggest watching it. But, you know, yeah, YouTube is kind of a business, you know. There we go. And Mr. Romeo is definitely in the way. I wonder, can we get Mr. Romeo out of the way? No, he's going to lay there. So, hopefully I'm not too much off screen. Not too bad. Alright. But, what do y'all think about that as YouTube is a business? I mean, I see a lot of, you know, because the influencers are known for this. So, what do y'all think when it comes to the business of YouTube, per se? Because like she said, this would be a good starter business for anybody, because when she started her business, there was no internet. You had to do brick and mortar. For those of you who don't understand what that means, it means you actually had to go to a building. You had to do everything. There was no send an email or get an ad. Unless you wanted to do a TV ad, which most people didn't, or a radio ad. Most people, they would send it via mail. That's where you see a lot of junk mail. Whoopsie, forgot. Almost forgot. And, so, you know, it was quite interesting, you know, thinking about it, because, yeah, anybody can get on YouTube. Nowadays, you got musicians getting on YouTube, selling their, you know, getting noticed that way, you know, instead of the old-fashioned way, as some say, you know, doing the hard work, going out there, pushing. You've got all these different apps now that you can just easily get, you know, noted that way. So, It's much different than it used to be. So let's go back up. Romeo keeps hating that I keep popping him in the butt, but he's in my way, not the other way around. But as far as the oopsie FUD. What do you think of YouTube as a business? I found this, to me, YouTube is a way for me to as the last year's word was. For those of you who don't know, I do the word of the year. And I've done it since 2017. Last year's word was exploration. It was basically to push my boundaries. And in all honesty, this is the best way of pushing my boundaries without feeling, how do I put it in the nicest way? It's more of me pushing, getting out there and being noticed, putting myself out there, which normally I wouldn't do. So it's quite an interesting feat for me to do this. This is really pushing bounds that normally, you know, I can't do. It's like you will never catch me going to Walmart during the day. There's just no way. That's why I'm glad they're 24/7, because if they weren't, I'd be SOL. I have tough times just doing grocery shopping in places like Aldi's because they don't have a 24/7. And it's like, ugh. You know, and unfortunately our Kroger no longer is 24/7. I can't blame them for doing that because of, you know, people and all that, but still it was a little rough, to say the least. And so, you know, yeah, this is the way I want to do it. Alright. But some people really take this as a business. Maybe one day I might look at it that way, but right now I don't. I just don't have that ability yet to think, oh, this would be a great business and blah, blah, blah. Nope, 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 and nope. So, that's one of those things I go, Honestly, I don't even know how much anybody would get for certain things. I mean, I do have, I do follow some people who show this as a business. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this one. Here. There we go. Okay, Mr. Romeo's gotten up now. I guess he got bored. Trying to make sure I'm in frame. Okay. Now, let's see here. What do I got? I've got this. Alright, so I know I want to change up a little bit on my YouTube channel. I did remember to, when I watched somebody's thing, they said to, when you start your channel, think of a branding. And I did. So I was smart enough to think of a branding for that. And so I did do that. So that was one thing I did manage to do. Alright, so there's now those. I do not have an appointment this week. Alright, okay. So let me use the same pen with the same ink. Alright, so Amanda's Twitch Live is at 2. Sam's live is at 2:30. Amanda's live is at 2. I have to film week 33, edit week 33, and post week 33. And I believe Amanda will be live again this day. Okay, and then I gotta plan and talk. So there's that stash, and then this one, which I'm going to continue with this because I really do like the ink. Things to do this week. I have a basement, present. There's a possibility ink flight will come in this week, but I'm not absolutely sure. So just like I did last week where I put that down, I need to make sure that that's going to be. So, and it did come yesterday. So this is my week for 32 for my Erin Condren. What do you think of YouTube as a business? Do you think it's smart? Do you think more businesses should be using YouTube? If not, what should they use? Because there's Instagram and everything else. Oh, and for those of you who want to know what these dots are for birthdays that I've got to remember to post in a group that I monitor. And I have been slacking in the last 2 or 3 months, so I figured I better put it in both just to be on the safe side. Please like this video. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do a plan with me every week, every Saturday, in my bullet journal and Erin Condren. But I also do unboxings, and I'm doing art, and sometimes I do hauls, but it's going to be a while before I do another haul. But so hit my icon and then the notification bell, and hopefully YouTube is notifying you when I upload new content. I'm hoping everybody's having a great day. Bye.